Let us collectively bow down to Shree Mataji and raise our Kundalini. Take a bandhan. So let's place both our hands on Mother Earth, on our floor, and just take a moment to settle down, to bring our attention inside, to connect with Mother Earth. And we also invite Shree Mataji to be in each and every cell of our being. Oh Mother Earth, please absorb all our imbalances or our negativities. Please cleanse and purify us. Shree Mataji, verily you are the Mother Earth. Please come in each and every cell of our being. Please establish Sri Ganesha principles within us. Please cleanse and purify our Muladhara chakra. So we can meditate on Muladhara chakra briefly. We can recite once Sri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's bring our left hand on our lap. And we can ask our motherly energy, our primordial mother, please cleanse and purify our left channel. Please let our pure spirit shine in our attention in our left channel. Take away all the imbalances, all the negativities from our past that are hunting us from our past. Mother, please come in the form of Shree Mahakali in our Idaranadi. As a pure joy, pure consciousness. Shree Mahakali, Shree Bhairavna mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shree Mahakali Sakshat Shree Bhairavnath Sakshat Shree Adi Shakti Mataji Shree Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. We can bring our attention in our left heart. We can put our right hand on our left heart and Mother, please give us the power, the capacity. Please unite us with our true self, with our spirit. Mother, by your grace, I realize that I am the pure spirit. Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham 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 Shivoham. We can place our right hand on our lap and we can bring our attention on right nabi, on our liver, and we can just humbly request, Shree Mataji, please give us the power, please purify our attention, please stable our attention on our spirit, on our ascent. So we can say the mantra of Shri Nirmal Chitta, the full mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Chitta Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo can say a few short mantras for cooling mantras for Swadhisthana, for Nabi. Shri Himalaya Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Himalaya Namo Namaha. Shri Chandrama. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Chandrama Namo Namaha. Shri Kailasha Swamini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kailasha Swamini Namo Namaha. Without Shri Sarvatapa Harini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sarvatapa Harini Namo Namaha. Shri Sanjivani Swamini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sanjivani Swamini Namo Namaha. Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima Bi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima Bi Namo Namaha. Shri Chit Shakti. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Chit Shakti Namo Namaha. And Shri Chiteshwari. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Chiteshwari Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So we can now clear our entire right channel by bringing our left hand towards the sky. Mother, please cleanse and purify our right channel. Please take away all our ego, all this heat from our right channel. Mother, verily, I do nothing. I do nothing. You are the doer, you are the enjoyer. I do nothing. Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now we can bring both hands on our lap and we can bring our attention into the central channel. We can raise our energy with full attention 3 times. Mother Kundalini, please rise in full power. Establish this my connection with this primordial mother. And we can say the mantra Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now we can put our right hand on forehead and left hand on the back agya, and we can say Om Ham Ksham twice. Om Ham Ksham. Om Ham Ksham. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And let's bring full attention on our Sahasrara. And we can say a few mantras here, just to strengthen our attention here and connection. So first we'll say Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can say Shri Mahat Ahamkara Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahat Ahamkara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And finally we say the last Mahamantra, Shri Kalki Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's stay in meditation for some time with full connection, full attention on our Sahasrara. Let's remain in Sahasrara as we watch the talk of Shree Mataji.
Humbly and respectfully invite you to be with us and guide us in this task. Humbly, your children from the Americas. Jai Shri Mataji.
It is such a great pleasure to see you all assembled here. And which is such a far-fetched place, away from the madding crowd. It's such a beautiful place and which has vibrations. They can't hear you. Now, can you hear me? All right. It's all right now. I selected this place suddenly from a very thick newspaper, American newspaper. The vibrations were just shooting out, and I said, what is this coming from where? And there was a little advertisement, and I said, this is the place where we have to go. This place has so many vibrations, even in the advertisement. So you can imagine how the guidance comes. It comes from vibrations, and that's how I was here. And this place was selected by the divine force. It happened only in one day. Such a miraculous thing to happen in one day. It was taking so much time for them even to get this. And suddenly, I told them, better get it. It all worked out, and we are now here in the most beautiful atmosphere. Of course, you know that trade unions were driven out, and they came here to hide themselves. They're hiding themselves in this place so that they should not be crushed and destroyed forever. That era is over now. That era of domination, of entering into somebody else's land and occupying it, and considering it to be a great revelry. All that is over now. The human understanding has gone much beyond, and they understand that this is sinful. This is wrong. Whatever we have done was wrong. But those people are no more. And the children and the grandchildren of those children, of these people who were the children of God, they used to think, do not like all that. Because you have no right to take somebody's land like that and occupy it as your own. Of course, the land doesn't belong to anyone. But still, wherever you are born, that's your land. And that land has to be kept with those who are born here, who own it. But this kind of aggression has been going on for ages now. Now the time has come to finish this once for all. Give up this kind of adventure is to enter into somebody's land or somebody's house and occupy it. But there's another kind of aggression I see now, is that they enter into the minds of the people through their talk, through their all kinds of aggressive attitude. And the mind itself becomes a slave. The present times are like that, I think, where people have no freedom to think what is right, what is wrong, and also to take to right things. They have to accept whatever is happening around, whatever is immoral, whatever is destructive. One has to accept, because still I think we do not have sufficient number of such yogis who can oppose all these adventures of modern times. We have another kind where we find these false gurus who aggress, especially America. America is really cursed that way because it had money. So all the crooks of the world came here. Just imagine. To have money itself is not a blessing. They all came here and looted rich people and have made so much money for themselves. This kind of exploitation is very much dangerous, much more, because the mind gets ruined. I've seen many people were ruined, especially many seekers were ruined completely. I hope they are born again and get their self-realization. So seeking is there, no doubt. But all kinds of obstacles have come. All kinds of temptations are there. And so, despite all that seeking, earnest seeking, honest seeking, they have fallen into traps, which I cannot explain. Why should it have happened? But it has happened. One has to see. It makes you very miserable, unhappy. But still so many are there, you are there, saved now. And in this last judgment, you have risen from that level to this new level, where I'm sure you will be able to salvage many more. Each person can salvage at least 1,000 people. And so many of you, if you try that, it would be of a very, very great emancipation for this world which we want to save. So one must know the first duty of every Sahajogi now is to save others, to talk about Sahaja, to work out Sahajoga in different places. For example, now I was surprised that they are working out on children who are abused. They are also in India, we are working out on various places like prisons, armies. So you can enter into all kinds of activities. You can enter into all kinds of aggressed places and save people. But worst of all, I think, is the innocence is under attack. In these Western countries, especially in America, the innocence is under attack. And this is something is very dangerous. Because the children get this mutation at a very young age, and what will happen to them? So we have to think of all those innocent children, what we can do for them, how we can save them, how we can work it out. The concern has to now go from yourself to others. You got your realization all right, you corrected yourself, you are absolutely perfecting yourself, all this is there. But now what is to be done? For what is this light enlightened here? It is for others. So now Sahajogis have to live for others and not for themselves. They'll have all the energy, they'll have all the support, and they'll have all the blessings. So we have to live for others. And how do we live for others? It's very simple, is to have concern. Concern about everything. You have concern about the Mother Earth, concern about your neighbors, concern about the people who are suffering all over the world. If you read the newspaper, you will be amazed how things are happening, how people are suffering. We have to understand fundamentally that unless and until transformation takes place, we cannot change this world. And you all can transform others. So it's your duty, it's your job to transform other people and tell them what is divine love. Love is the only way now we can work out. It is something like a big horn which will go into this darkness of vibration and which will clarify many places, many hearts, many people. It is a ocean, we should say, ocean of greatness. This divine love is so great and so powerful, at the same time so very gentle, that you can see the nature how the trees grow. Every leaf gets the sunshine. Every tree has its own position. We have to learn so much from the nature, because nature is bound with that love. Nature has no aggressiveness. It is just under the complete control of the divine love. With this understanding, you should also know that when you are getting to such yogis, what should be your attitude? How you should move, how you should talk to them, how you should understand them, how you should express your love. This is quite possible now. It's not difficult. You should not be afraid, not feel shy. But in a sweet manner, you can talk to them, you can communicate with them, you can tell them. Because this was the time. This was to happen. That's the reason Adi Shakti had to come. Without her, it would not have been possible. All other incarnations were there. But firstly, they were only on one chakra. And another one was there to establish themselves with other people around. They did try, worked it out, but it didn't really work in the real sense of the word. So, Adi Shakti had to come, who has all of them with her. They are all with us, all the time wanting to help you to do everything that you want to achieve. It is there where this holy vibrations are with you for every kind of good work you want to do, any kind of sahaj work you want to do. These vibrations will definitely be there to guide you, to help you, to support you, and to love you. You will be amazed how people, when they start working for Sahaja Yoga, how they are blessed from every angle. So one has to decide in their own minds that all your dreams have to come true. So only thing what you have to do is to know only that your purpose of life is to spread Sahaja. Even now, many Sahajogis write to me, Mother, this is happening to me, that is happening, my father like that, mother like that. But very few. Practically this is over. They used to write, I should say, all such letters. But now I think they are all being perfected. I don't know what has happened. It's a very unique time where there's light everywhere. The nature is absolutely with you. You can see how nature acts, how it is trying to help you and support you, and how it wants to work out everything for you. It is to be just understood and felt that you are something very special and that you have all the help, every one of you. It's not one person, 2%. It's not 10 persons group. It's the whole lot, as if the whole ocean is there to help you to swim over, to save so many. You haven't seen such an ocean where There is so much depth, and all the waves try to save you, to make you float in the realm of joy. All this has happened to you because there is a purpose. It's not just because you have done pura punyas and all that. Many people say because of previous life we have got it. That is true. The cause may be that, but the result is that now you are capable of giving realization to people. And this is what you have to do. All the way you have come here in this wilderness. From this wilderness only you will rise and you will bless all the people of the world. Especially America should be blessed again and again. Because it's Virat. It is Sri Krishna's land. Because people will always try to follow, copy them. Things will improve if you get we can say the blessings of the various lotuses you have within yourself, no doubt. But what about you doing something? What about you doing something about it? And this is what is very important. Now, only thing what you have to do about yourself is to find out about your own activities. What activities you have been doing. You have to find out what have you done and what you can do. When you meditate, you think about yourself. How much you have grown, what have you done, what have you given to others. Whatever you got, unless until you distribute it, it won't increase. That is the fundamental law. And that works. I've seen people who are realized souls, who are very good, who know everything about Sajo, but are not yet that much confident, I should say, or that much deep. All this is only possible if you yourself get into creating new Sajogis and more Sajogis, not for popularity, but for their good and for the good of the whole. I was asked that I should come and stay in America, so America will improve very much. So now here I came here, I stayed here, and I have definitely put in all my attention because it's a very important, very, very important chakra, which is America. And this very important country is doing sometimes very stupid things. I would not say that you enter into politics, no. I would not say you get into any opposition and farmer group, no. But you also know that you have powers. Even your thought, your desire has powers. Try to experiment with it. Once you experiment, you'll find out that only the attention that you put to these things, it will work out. I'm sure it will work. It is a country which can definitely help for the emancipation of the whole human beings. But on the contrary, it is going on the other way around. I mean, American culture, I don't understand at all. What is the American culture? Is something. They say something, do something else. There are no proper value system which is accepted by everyone, which is built traditionally from days together. The value system is so convoluted, so twisted, that it's only a Sahaja by his nobility, by his greatness, can disentangle these people. They have funny ideas, and those funny ideas should not deter you, should not stop you. For you know that they are stupid, they are destructive, and they will destroy all the good qualities. You should know that the responsibility of Americans is much greater than the responsibility of any other citizens, because they are accepted and regarded as the most competent people, as the most effective people by the divine power. Divine power thinks that now you can go all ahead, you can do so much. And let us see, like we have the power and the machinery. But the machinery, if it doesn't work, what's the use of the power? It is useless. So the machinery has to work. And it is working, it is spreading, but we have to double our efforts. I was thinking of doing some sort of a social work here, so that it will be caught in the eyes of many people. On a subtler level, we have worked. But now we have to work it on the surface. Subtler level, we are there, we have achieved, and we can achieve much more. But we should come out of it and think, what can we do on the surface so that people see what is Sahaja Yoga is and what it can do to people. It's your personal behavior, your collective behavior, your national behavior, all are going to change the atmosphere which is supposed to be superficial, so that also becomes subtle. I've been saying this in many places, but at this puja I think it is important to say that if you are really facing the Adishakti, then you must know your powers are boundless. You have to just assert those powers. It is not a stationary power. There's a movement here. And there's a right type of a movement. It knows where to enter, how to work it out. Now look at this place. Can you imagine me thinking about a place like this? But I was just had in mind, of course, I must say, that we should have some place here because the American Sahajogis didn't have any place to meet. That's all. And see how I got it. But the desire to do all this should be there within your subtler level. And then it works. It works like a magic, I tell you. Now you have faith in yourself and decide about it. I am so very happy that it has been achieved with such ease, unbelievable, with such ease. Absolutely nothing great was done. The way we got this was so simple that just like another Sahajogi, the person who was to sell us came down, so excited, and he just sold it to us, finished. We didn't have to do anything to convince him or to talk to him or reduce the price, nothing. And he sold it out to us. In the same way, whatever on a subtler level you desire, it becomes a terrific force which moves by itself, which knows where to go, how to enter, into which area. And it gets the thing done. It's something we all should experience and work it out with full confidence. It is the love that we have, the concern we have. This is the power that has given us self-realization, and this is the power that is given us this enrichment of achievements. I'm sure all of you who are here will realize how it was done, so quickly. This is one of the things that should just tell you what we are capable of doing. What we are capable of achieving. And when you think of so many people who are lost in the mire of ignorance, we should really feel from inside that concern and that hankering. How can I help these people? And you will be amazed once you think like that, how this divine power, this force will come. Forget about petty things and petty problems. They are nothing. You have such a powerful thing behind you. It's true that all this universe was created, everything was created, and then you were created and all that is done. But the greatest thing this power has done is to create Sahajogis. This is the greatest thing. Those who have knowledge, those who have the pure knowledge, and those who have the divine love in their heart. What a tremendous personality it is. Just think of that, and you will get all the opportunities to express that love. May God bless you.
as we indicated earlier, we would like to have a small workshop, just a brief workshop on each other, and then we will see another talk about the ghee and comfort treatment, and then we'll have this treatment. So we can group into two people and work on each other, really short, brief work, maybe just 5 minutes on each person, and then we switch before we watch the next talk. Huh? Okay. You want each one? Ah, okay. Because I have a bottle. Yeah, everybody. Okay. He said they will bring. I have my bottle, but he will bring. No, he said they bring from home.
But it has to get warm, right?
Yeah, he will look after that. He will do this. Yeah, yeah. He said he will do it now. Ashish? I should take mine also. can switch the partner. So we can wrap up this part of treatment and get ready for watching the short talk of Shree Mataji about the Hamsa chakra. Huh? Hamsa chakra, yeah.
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. We can settle down. And we'll be playing a talk by Shree Mataji on Hamsa Chakra. And once the talk is over, they can we do the workshop. Jai Shri Mataji.
Now this chakra is, placed between the two eyebrows. Now two eyes represent the left and the right side. So this center is very much guided by our eyes, by our ears, by our nose, tongue, teeth, throat. Is a very important center because the Vishuddhi, which has to look after 16 petals, which look after all these ear, nose, throat, different organs within us. Also, it has to communicate with the Virat. So it has to pass through this center of Hamsa chakra. Hamsa chakra is the very pivotal center which expresses auspiciousness in our awareness. That means if this center is alert and awakened, then we immediately know what is auspicious and what is not auspicious. Or we can call it, we get the divine discretion. I think it is a part of the genetics that people have discretion between good and bad, destructive and constructive. Hamsa chakra stands between the Vishuddhi and the Agya, as you can see clearly positioned like that. But from Vishuddhi, there are many nerves which pass through Hamsas and end up here. They don't all go to the brain. Or we can say that at this time, at this point, all our reactions, which are what you call reflex reactions, finish off. So, supposing now I get some dirty smell, I'll close my nose like that. Or if I can't hear, I'll just pull my ears like this. Or if I see something dirty, or if I see something jarring, my eyes will close automatically. If somebody tries to put a pin through me, immediately I'll spontaneously. It's all built in within my system and your system too, that you react with reflex action. Same thing may not happen to animals. Animals are different. Some animals have certain reflex actions, some have some reflex actions. But we are different, and our reflex actions, we are all practically just the same. There's not much individuality. There isn't much difference in our reflex actions. At the most, with conditioning, somebody might say, yeah, somebody might say, oh, somebody may say something. That's different. But the reflex actions are just the same. So up to the reflex action, we don't have to use discretion. Then starts our discretion part. As discretion starts when we are using these two nadis which meet here without going to the agya. So when these two nadis meet here, what happens? We start seeing through our experiences. First would be a reflex action, automatic reflex action. The second is when, supposing a child, if you tell the child, now this is hot, don't put your hand there, he won't listen. Put the child. With the experience, he will develop reflex actions, the conditionings of it. So thus reflexes are built in within us. Also, they are built in within us with, we should say, with other conditionings like, you see, in a country, supposing there's racialism, or in a country like ours, there's a caste system, then person react according to what they have learned from childhood. All these conditionings could be of the present day when you are born. You could have been yourself born in last life in, say, Africa. Today you are born with a white skin, so you have started sort of calling that African you have become. All these conditionings can be built into your Hamsa Chakra, which have come from your training of the mind. You can see the experiences of the mind, the experiences of the society, of your knowledge, of your education, the way you are conditioned can be built in here in the Hamsa Chakra. And it reacts to things which has no meaning. If you I hate someone, why? Because that person wears a blue jean or something, or you can say a green shirt. Now this is built in your mind. Or sometimes this falling in love also comes from the same kind of a conditioning. Supposing you had met somebody who had, say, blue eyes and was kind to you. So you have fascination for a person who has blue eyes. There's no pure idea about beauty. There's no pure idea of happiness. There's no pure idea of aesthetics. All is conditioned. For some people, this is beautiful. For somebody, this is not beautiful. So this is the place where these interchanges take place between both the nadis. And here, the Hamsa lies outside the path of Kundalini. They sort of come out here, out of the path of Kundalini. It's very surprising. Then you see yourself that, oh, I'm very egoistical. You start seeing yourself through your agya. Start seeing that I'm so conditioned. So you reason it out. And that's how you correct your conditionings. This is what is Hamsa Chakra. So Hamsa Chakra cannot be done if just you are a realized soul. But is an effect, is the symptom of your Kundalini awakening. Some people think that you develop discretion just as the Kundalini rises. Is that wrong? No. That has to be deliberately seen, that you build up that discretion within yourself. But once it is built, for example, my discretion is absolute. I just know what it is. See, my conditioning here is absolute. Is one with the Kundalini, one with reality. But for human beings, it has to be reflected by understanding. Like a child who touches something hot, then it is hot. Now this is hot because it's heated up. So you see a person is catching on the right heart. Right, he's catching on the right heart means he has got a right heart and he is suffering from such and such thing. You have to see it yourself. Now, if you tell the person, are you suffering from, say, asthma? He said, yes. How do you know? I know it because I've learnt it through my finger, which was burning. That's why I know it is. So, what I have to say that physically you should help your Hamsa chakra by using ghee and all that. And mentally you should use it by learning things. In experience, what to do, how to do it, how to work it out, how to establish. Basa. That is how Hamsa chakra grows and makes you discreet. That's why a tradition is very important. Tradition gives you the growth of the Hamsa chakra. And then you go on discarding whatever is wrong out of that tradition. Then again, you keep whatever is good. You give it to your children, to your children, to your children. So the discretion comes to a person who is traditionally built up better than a person who has no traditions. Now, for example, this morning I was discussing that people fill the wash basin and wash their face in the West. In India, we cannot conceive of it, cannot even think of it. I mean, people don't know it can be done. Because in traditional way, it has come out that if you're washing your face and again your water goes into there, then all the dirt is in it, again you're using the same water. So you cannot have complete. So always use running water. Traditionally, we've learnt it. So it's so much in our heads, in our discretion, that we cannot even think of such a thing. Auspiciousness is another thing. Is so much imbibed in the tradition. But if you have a tradition, say, of doing things which are absurd, also you can have traditions like that. Like very primitive people have all kinds of traditions which are very absurd. I was told that if you go to Ladakh, what they do, somebody dies, then keep the hand of the dead person in the house all the time like that. They think that that helps. But with tradition, which is wrong, by discarding that, they will understand is wrong. So the more traditional you are, the ancient you are, you learn many things. Like we would say, English are in a way traditional. So supposing there's a lady coming down, and you are coming with a lady, then the man will be in front automatically. He'll just move. But if she's going up, then man will follow. Just happens automatically. Because traditionally they have learned that if you are going down, the lady may fall or something, so we should be in front. So what you call as the traditional habits of person gives you this Hamsa. And these habits are built better and better with trial and error methods. And that's how you develop it.
So let's remain in meditation. We can say the mantra Shree Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaham. Once again, Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. We'll start the Hamsa Chakra clearing. So we're requesting 2 volunteers to just come forward and show the collective how it should be correctly done. I'm sure all of us know, but just a refresher. Thank you.
You can lay down. Lay down.
So it's a good idea to put the entire face right at the back so it does not enter the throat right away. So idea is to basically the ghee camphor to enter the Sahasrara. So you need to, yeah. You have to breathe in quite a lot. So basically it goes right to your Sahasrara. So we're basically clearing the entire thing. Just be cautious that the dropper doesn't touch the nostril for health reasons. So that's all. Thank you. Great job.
You can also lay down and towards Shree Mataji, and your partner can put a few drops of ghee in your nostril, and if you wish. Okay.
There was an email from the collective with reference to your own individual ghee camphor bottles. So if you want to use that, definitely use it. But we have some which have been used earlier and again can be used. So you can use your own discretion in finding out how you like to do it. Jai Shri Mataji. In case you have your ghee camphor bottles and you like to heat it, you can come at the back. You should not use the microwave. Just use heated water or warm water to heat it.
Okay. I can do for all of you. Can you put this on the table? This table, we will take it down after. Huh? Ghee, she will give you. She'll bring. Okay. So. no problem. Take your time.
Jai Shree Mataji, everyone. Requesting the volunteers to bring back the bottles. Whatever the number of bottles which were circulated, please bring it back. And also we have some bottles for sale. So you can speak to Aditya Bhaiya in case anybody wants to purchase the bottle. Thank you. Each bottle is $15. Don't look at the cost because there's a lot of efforts made in the preparation of a ghee camphor. The ghee is basically, I believe it is some natural ghee. And when the camphor is added, mantras are actually being said.
Everybody calm down and settle down because we've not taken bandhan.
Yeah. Jai Shri Mataji, everybody, let's settle back. Let's settle back. Jai Shri Mataji, let's settle back. Let's quieten down. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Settle down. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's gradually settle down.
starting the आरती. Who's preparing it? 5 मिनट नहीं अभी शुरू करो इनको तभी शुरू. बैठे हटेंगे नहीं लोग.
First we have to settle, we have to...
Jai Shree Mataji, everyone please. Center is not done because we have not done Aarti. Please settle down.
Yeah, put on the table.
Jai Shree Mataji, everyone. Let's get ready for Aarti. Let's settle down.
So we invite Pino and Mili to do the arti, please.
Jai Shree Mataji, let's stand up for Aarti. सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना. जय निर्मल माता जय निर्मल माता दिल में सदा रहना. माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना. माँ सबको दुआ देना. सरस्वती त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्ता स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवये नमो श्री निर्मला देवये नमो श्री निर्मला देवये नमो बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's remain in silent meditation, absorbing all the vibrations. Shree Mataji, we thank you very much for your divine presence, for your divine talk on giving people self-realization. This would certainly be a life message. Jai Shree Mataji. Let us all collectively raise our energy, Kundalini, and bow down to Shree Mataji. Jai Shree Mataji.